first thing to introduce myself. My name is Ruowen Huang. I'm an author, spirit coach, and also a psychic. In this, well, since I'm doing broadcast, sure, why not? In this very particular episode, I want to share with you all Psychic 101. What is like Newbie Psychic 101? I'm sorry. My apologies, because many of you are expert, probably way better than I am. I'm offering Newbie Psychic 101. Why so? As we entering the era of awareness, you realize everything is more aware, more psychics coming on. Trust me, there's going to be a lot of newbie psychics. As a newbie psychic, I cannot control what it is that you see. As I say, everybody have very different skill and power. You might be able to see people's energy. You might start to see the fairy. You might start to see the mythical animal flying the sky. You got no idea what it is that you're seeing this. Newbie 101. Whatever you see have a lot to do with your talent, have a lot to do with the core of your soul, your nature, what it is that you're able to offer. If you have the healing power of nature, most likely you will be able to see fairy. If you have able to see the energy between people, trust me, you can see them. And then energy floating in between, most likely you have a hidden power of able to mediate people or connect people together. It really depends on what it is that you are able to see. If you're able to receive the message from God, maybe you have a way to express yourself, speak yourself, or you see the ghost, you see it's a lot of things. Trust me, there are a lot of things. So I cannot talk about everything today, but I'm gonna bring up very basic things that most of you most likely will start experiencing. You see the vibration, you see the people, you see their thought, you see that energy around them, the dark shade. So this very post for those of you who consider yourself newbie and then you're seeing all of things like all of a sudden you do not know what to do and you're kind of getting freaking out. I'm trying to tell you, don't. There's no need to freak out. Understand whatever that you are seeing, most likely you have a way to deal with it, or you have some hidden power. You'll be able to solve that problem or work with them or something. That's why you are seeing it. So whatever it is that you're seeing it, I do not know, but I'm going to share my personal opinion with you. Again, let me talk about it. It's my personal opinion. I don't speak for all psychic. I have always speaking for myself only. But I will share my personal opinion with you. For many of you will say, I start seeing people's energy around them. Sometimes you see color, sometimes you see them floating around and things like that. As I mentioned earlier, you most likely have some hidden power, like whether you are aware or you are not aware, to be able to connect people together, to solve their problem or to work it. Knowing their energy, it does help you to work with them. Get it? If sometimes you see, but I see the vibration of the whole nature. Why all of a sudden I see the nature? That means you have the power to work with the nature energy and get it to do whatever that is that you're doing. Same thing as fairy. You would say, hey, I see fairy, I don't know what. Understand, fairy only exists based on the human combination of human thought and also the nature energy. By knowing fairy, actually, if you do see fairy, you can help ask them to do you some favor. You understand certain situation, fairy can be used most likely on the nature energy when you feel us getting dull, like dull energy or things like that, then you are able to use them, tour them. A lot of people believe fairy is all good, troll is all bad. Trust me, it's not so. Troll can be also used in the energy that you feel too dry, more like a drought area, that you can also ask them to help you with them. So those are the things like whatever that you're seeing, they will most likely have the hidden power that you do or do not know. Discover them. As I mentioned the episode before, your job is not to get freaked out by what it is that you see, but your job is to figure out a solution and how you can use them or maximize your power to an extent. So A lot of time people will say, but it's not about people. It's not about fairy or something. It could be a mythical animal flying out there. One day I will come back and talk about this. But for mythical animal, like many of you do see, yes, I get it. Majority of you will think we're crazy. So be it. But since I'm crazy, I might as well just go crazy all the way. So if you do see mythical animal in the sky, that's usually something to do with the whole broader scale of energy movement that you can look out for. You will most likely see them if, let's say, tornado is coming, or the drastic, I'm lacking word, atmosphere changing, or etc. Those are the time you most likely will see the mythical energy. And there are situations that people will see the ghosts or bad energy following people. Those are usually that particular person, or including you, are going through something difficult. Like ghosts only hang on to the energy that's similar, all right? So if you see demon and ghosts are different energy, understand they have some kind of obsession. Either it's greed, lust, or things like that. They only come to those energy that are similar. So figure out a solution. There's always solution. Trust me, there's always solution. You just have to dig into it, then you will find them. So if it's ghost, they're simply going through probably a period of time that they cannot come out, or they feel stuck. Ghost, demon are different. Demon, obsession. Ghost, stuck. So those are the type of thing you can help them. Understand, it's not simply by claiming the ghost. The particular person usually are experiencing something that either they're feeling stuck and then they couldn't get out of that. That's why their energy will attract similar vibe. Same thing as demon. They have certain obsession. It doesn't matter what kind of obsession it is. And then they're continuously feeding those energy to this particular energy, and then it will grow bigger or stronger or more powerful. And then for many of you will say, well, I also see the past life and I do not understand why am I seeing the past life. Past life usually have a lot to do. The reason you collect this information is because it have a lot to do with that particular someone, including you, are going through a period of time that is resembling that period of time. That's why you are seeing this past life, because it's helping you. Since you don't understand what really the full story is, sometimes you're able to jump out a story and look at a movie or a scenario. It will help you understand the situation better and therefore figure out the solution for it. So if you happen to be a newbie psychic who do see the past life, it's most likely to help you or other people figure out the pattern they're going through, like they are stuck at that moment. Past life don't show up unless that particular someone is going through something that resembling that kind of situation. Also, many of you will see, but I see ghosts, I see good vibe, I see the nice vibration. I'm not saying it's bad, you will see them. But I would say what is trigger you to see them at the first place? Is it because you yourself or that particular someone needs certain strength? So you will see, oh, I see an angel next to you. So they may not be stuck. Not everybody's stuck. Not everybody need an angel when they are stuck. Sometimes they are not stuck. They just feel lost. They don't have a direction. They don't know what to do next, right? Many of you must experience this. I think. But this is a time that you may start seeing angel, or you feel like you see ghosts that have some information. Mind you, the information may or may not be for you and may not be for them. It really depends, but I would say if in any environment that you receive such information from nowhere, those information or those messages are most likely directed to you, the receiver. I mean, if it's meant to be for them, they will see it one way or the other, but they don't. You do. So I would say most of the information as God and Joe is give you a string and direction of knowing what to do next. Sometimes you do know what to do next. You just need a little bit push. You just a little bit courage that may push you to see the ghost or higher vibration, the light or something. Whatever that you're seeing is because you need that or that particular person needed that. So anyway, in this very particular episode is basically just share with couple basic things that people most talk about with me, with you all. If you're a newbie psychic, you start to collect all the information that sometimes is too overwhelmed, that you do not know what to do about them. I hope this episode will give you a little bit direction, but most of the time, do you have to pay attention to every information that you receive? Honestly, I knew or I know even till this day how overwhelmed it could be. You don't have to. So another advice I can give it to you is if you find your information very overwhelmed, you can easily just write them all down. Once you write it down, things will become more clear to you instead of it's all cramped in your head. When it's presented in front of you, pick the one that you find is the most important. Are you stuck? Are you feel powerless? Like, are you feeling you're obsessed with certain things, you simply couldn't let it go? Those are the process as a human you could do. So anyway, hope this will answer many of your questions for many of your newbie, and it's going to be many of you. Start to have a sensation and you do not understand how to interpret your information that you receive or what to do next. Hope this one will give you a little bit direction. Again, if you like what I'm doing, you can always join me live on Facebook or go to subscribe my YouTube channel or my website at ruowen.com. Till then, next time. Bye now.